Winners are picked from our comments section, but they will only be notified of their win in our videos, meaning when you're watching a video, if you won, it'll be mentioned in there, whoever the winners are, as they do win. So you must subscribe and hit the bell so that you know when new videos come out. This means you also need to type a comment, and we would love it if you'd participate. So thank you for watching. Altcoins are very, very important. Why Binance is your big brother, and why NFTs are your mother. Please like, hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, help me out with the algorithm. Also, when people win things, when we give things away during our videos, we don't do it every video, but when we do, your name will be mentioned in the video. So if you don't comment, we will not be able to pick you out of the comments. If you don't watch the videos, we won't be able to let you know that you won. So please support the channel. We'll do some cool things for you. And very, very important here, you got to consider that, let's just say, for argument's sake, that Bitcoin is the big bully. And the big bully has been around for a very long time. And what that bully's been doing is, he's been grabbing everybody's girlfriend. He's been beating people up, using some very crass terms, showboating, really showing off, top down in the sports car, making a lot of noise. Everybody knows who Bitcoin is and everybody wants to be Bitcoin. But what's happening is the dance is getting a little old. So even though Bitcoin is getting all the notoriety and all the limelight, and has been for a very, very long time, there's a new kid in town, and the new kid is alt, like alternative, like altcoins. And what the new kid thinks is, it thinks that it can use some of Bitcoin's shine. It thinks that it can make a bit of a pansy out of Bitcoin, and that they can coexist. And your job is to figure out who the altcoins are that are the little PUSSYs, and who the altcoins are that have the big BALLS. And if you can do that by being observant, which I know you can do, you're going to have a good time. So you got to get in on the Jeep. You got to be aware of what's happening, and you got to tune into the news, tune into this channel and all the internet news that's out there. So let's get into it. Latest, by the way, BNB, Binance, when you know where all the action is and you can be there before the action begins, you're in the money. And that, my friends, that coin was at 20 bucks not even a few years ago. All-time high of 400 bucks. 99% of the old altcoins, 0.5, are going to be trash. But if you can figure out one of the good ones in the 0.5%, and by the way, this is not investment advice, this is just my opinion, so do your own due diligence, but there'll be some cool stuff to be had. You just want to figure out which altcoins have the magnet. In other words, the magnet means have an ecosystem, or an ecosystem that they're building where people will return often. Because whoever builds the coolest water cooler on the internet, and it doesn't matter if it's cryptocurrency, NFTs, whatever, as long as there's a platform that's engaging, that makes people keep coming back, he or she who builds the best water coolers will have the most value. That'll go up. That means good stuff for you, and that's what you're looking for. You're looking for a good looking bully of a water cooler. Latest altcoin season fueled by XRP. Tron Stellar pushes crypto market value to 2 trillion for the first time. See, it's taking away some of the shine, some of the action in the club, right? There's a new club in town. So even though Bitcoin's still rolling and going to keep rolling, there have been a lot of babies born, and the babies are growing up. They're 18 now, they're 21. They want to get in the clubs, and some of the babies, they're opening up the clubs, and it's hammer time, girls and boys. So price rallies for cryptocurrencies besides Bitcoin. BTC has helped push the digital asset industry's total market capitalization to about 2 trillion, doubling in just a few months. That is insane in the membrane. Wow, doubling in a couple months. Think about that. I mean, obviously there's a vortex of momentum like the size of 1 million freight trains behind tongue-twisted freight trains behind that, but still. These alternative cryptocurrencies, also known as altcoins, include Ether, ETH, as if you don't know the short form yet, along with BitTorrent, BTT, XRP, Tron, TRX, and Stellar, XLM. They have all logged double-digit percentage growth in the past 24 hours. Let's think about that. Double-digit percentage growth in the last 24 hours. And guys, this is no joke. This is not going to be one of those crash and burns. They may recoil a little bit, but most of these, especially Tron, Binance, they're never going back. And I'm not comparing the price action of or value of Tron and Binance just yet. The point is, I'm just comparing where they started and where they are now. Tron took a long time to bump up, but finally it's getting closer to where it deserves to be. It's getting the recognition. So they've all logged double-digit percentage growth in the past 24 hours, according to data from Mizari. Prices for Bitcoin have doubled this year for a market value of 1.1 trillion. But the rally has paused in recent weeks, allowing altcoins to seize the market leadership. That's what I'm talking about, and that's what I was opening up the video with. Bitcoin's market dominance, or its share of the overall industry capitalization, has slid to about 57% from around 73% at the start of the year, according to TradingView. Ether, the native cryptocurrency of the Ethereum blockchain and the second biggest overall, recorded on an all-time high of 2100. I don't think Ether is going to be able to hold 2100. I don't think Ether is going to be able to hold 1500. I think that's going to be a recoil and a slaughter. Just my opinion, not investment advice. Let's see what happens. The digital asset has benefited from speculation that the Ethereum blockchain could see growing use as the network of choice for decentralized finance, or DeFi. I think TRX is going to take a nice chunk of that, and that's not going to be the case. Consisting of automated blockchain-based software protocols that might someday replace the banks. And Wall Street trading firms. Interesting. I do think Tron is going to eat a good part of their lunch, by the way. And I think there's going to be someone else that's also going to eat their lunch. I'm not sure who it is. I don't think it's going to be all Tron. But I think that along with NFTs, along with a partnership with Binance, Tron is going to be doing some serious northern-bound action. Galen Moore, CoinDesk Research's Director of Data and Indexes, wrote in an analysis that the outstanding performance during the latest altcoin season has come from digital tokens belonging to so-called smart contract platforms that could compete with Ethereum or complement it. So let's look at this again. The outstanding performance during the latest altcoin season has come from digital tokens belonging to the so-called smart contract platforms that could compete with Ethereum or complement it. Tron will be in first place there. These alternative blockchains also have benefited from increased usage of stablecoins, which are digital tokens whose value is pegged to the real-world currencies, primarily the US dollar. I feel like the real value and application of stablecoin decentralized finance on Tron and BitTorrent has been identified. Justin Sun, the founder of Tron blockchain and CEO of BitTorrent, told CoinDesk via a WeChat message. And I agree with that. The real true value has finally been recognized. It's beginning to be recognized. And the market is realizing that Tron is not a farce, that TRX does have some depth. And if you know anything about sports, to have success, you must have depth. It's not just about the shiny object. Tron is no longer just the look here shiny object. Everyone's starting to realize that they're the real deal. They've got the muscles, they've got the strength. They are the new kid in town, one of the cool altcoins that are going to ride off the back of Bitcoin, but not let the bully take everybody's lunch anymore. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button. Hope this finds you well. Have fun, and I'll see you on the next video. Comment down below. Let me know what you think.